8 days before the titanic battle between the Super Eagles of Nigeria and the Black Stars of Ghana for the first leg clash of the Qatar 2022 World Cup playoff at the Abuja Stadium in Kumasi. Remember, that game will no longer be taking place at the Cape Coast Stadium. So that is a little development coming from Ghana. I welcome you to our daily countdown. My name is Oluwafemi Ashaolu, and for all of you, our wonderful fans who have been following us all through the countdown, we say thank you very much, particularly for those of you dropping your comments on our YouTube channel. And remember that along our countdown, we told you that if there is any particular topic regarding this countdown you want us to talk about, that you should bring it to our notice. And a wonderful fan all the way from Ghana, I'm talking about Samuel Kwok, is asking us to discuss why we think the Black Stars have decided to hold back or not to disclose the list of players that will be facing the Super Eagles of Nigeria come March 25th. So that is what we are getting our attention today. And a member of the Ghana Football Association Executive Council, with the person of Toby Obin, is saying that the decision is technical. Remember, it is technical. So it is a deliberate attempt not to reveal the players that will be facing the Super Eagles of Nigeria to all of us. Kayode Ogunlare is very much in the studio. He's been with us all along the calendar. Kayode, the GFA Executive Council member, let me quickly read a quote from him. He said the reason why the squad has not been released is a technical decision backed by the management. He's talking about the GFA now. He said we recently formed a technical team and the management team, and I'm sure they have a good reason why, and they have their own timeline. It is for a good reason. Kayode, do you agree with him that the decision not to make public the squad list that will be facing the Super Eagles of Nigeria is a technical decision? Do you agree?
Of course it is. They've not broken any law. They could decide not to release it until the day of the pre-match meeting, depending on when the pre-match is. The pre-match could be a day before or actually on the day of the match. So that's when they are obliged to release the list to the FIFA, to the official game officials. So they have not broken any law. All I know is the players who are invited for the game already know themselves. Their clubs have been contacted. The players know. Flight arrangements have been made. So, and everybody knows where they are going to gather for the game. So they know, those arrangements have been made behind the scenes. They are just not revealing it to the public.
And they're able to keep all this on
Sure, they've not broken any law. It's allowed in football. You can choose to do that.
Now, I'm not talking about the GFA. They've been able to keep
yes, because I think they have a supportive FA who bought into why the technical crew decided they want to keep this under wraps. We've seen it happen a lot of times, but it's not been done in the modern game. These are kind of these are some of the tactics that were used back in the day. That you know what, you keep your team list to yourself. You keep the opponent guessing whether this person is going to play or this person is not going to play. All we know is come May 25th. At the Kumasi Abuja Stadium in Kumasi, Ghana, Nigeria will play a game. Nigerians will file up on the pitch. Ghana will also file onto the pitch with 11 players to start the game. That's all. That's what is certain.
Okay. Do you think this is to make them unpredictable? I'm talking about the Ghanaians now.
I do not think so, because you don't need to be in the tactical room to know how the team is going to play. Whatever the coach planned to do with it, he could release the list and still go ahead to have his tactics planned, and nobody will be the wiser for it. But like I said, I don't want to second guess why the coaching crew now, because it's a collective decision, why they've decided they're not going to release this list. So they've left all of us, Nigerians, Ghanaians, journalists, all guessing who is going to be on the list, who is not going to be on the list. But what we are sure of is that match must be played. Certainly. And it will be, now we know it's going to be played at the Abuja Stadium. Mm-hmm. That's also certain. And we know that 11 Ghanaian players will be on the starting lineup. That's also a given.
Should Nigeria worry about that? Because I think that if the list had been released already, I think it would be easier for Iguavoin and Amuneke to sit down and say, okay, with this player, this may likely be the formation the Otuado and the Crystal team may likely employ. Do you think Iguavoin should have anything to worry about that?
Femi, I've told you all through this countdown that you can only worry about the things you can control. Don't fret about the things you cannot control. Even if you know the team list, you can only assert that, okay, they have called three goalkeepers up. You are not sure of who is going to be in goal. You see that they have 7 or 8 defenders. You don't know who is going to start and who is going to start from the bench. So
that's particularly what I'm talking about.
Those are things that are outside of your control. What you can control is your own team. It is your own team that you can control. Let's focus. Let Iguavoin focus on his own team. He should not be bothered about what the Ghanaians are up to. All he knows is, like I said, the game is going to be played.
Okay, before we round up the countdown for today, is it an edge for the Ghanaians? Is it going to give them an edge in the game?
Regardless of the outcome of the game, no, it's not.
Why do you think so?
Because I just feel like everybody has their own ways. Like Iguavoin too now, when he like trainings are usually free for all to come and watch. But then it goes to when they get to strategy sessions, they ask everybody to leave, including the journalists, leaving the players and officials alone to plan strategy. So it's the same thing. The person who has decided to do that and the person who has decided not to release his list is still the same thing. All we know is, like I keep saying, and I'm going to say this again, that Ghanaians, not aliens, will be on the pitch on that day. Wherever the Ghanaians will be, they will be full-blooded Ghanaians, and the Super Eagles had better be ready for them.
Okay, so Kayode is saying that Super Eagles of Nigeria will not be playing against Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo.
Absolutely not.
On March 25th at the Babayara Stadium. And of course, there have been reports in the Ghanaian media that Otuado actually called up 27 players. We don't know, but we know they are human beings, that he's called up 27 players who will be playing against the Super Eagles of Nigeria. So I'm a call all the way from Ghana. Thank you very much, and we have, of course, I'm sure we've done justice to what you wanted us to do. So please don't forget to keep your comments coming in on our YouTube channel, and please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Tomorrow we're bringing you 7 days, our countdown, continuous countdown, 7 days before that wonderful clash in Ghana. We can't wait. I don't know about you, I can't wait. Until tomorrow, have a wonderful time. Bye. I remain Oluwafemi Ashaolu.